All right, welcome back to another edition of our sales recap. We're going to go through what was it? April 2021 sales. So, I guess a disclaimer. I have a disclaimer on there. This is not a 100% accounting accuracy. It is a situation where how much money did our company spend and how much money did we receive? That's basically it. It's not a profit. This is definitely profit. Everything we do. So. It was a good time. We're at popsblockshop.com. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for this first event. It's coming up. Today's May 5th. So in 10 days, I'm going to take a whole half of a day and really like get stuff ready for it. So I'm excited for it. I really want to build another minifigure stand for it, like for the ones I have put prices on, but I don't know if I have the parts for it, and I'm probably don't want to do it yet, but I will definitely by the time I go to another convention. Anyway, so yeah, I did my first ever live stream. If you didn't check that out, thank you all. Or if you did or you didn't, thanks anyway. Thanks for everyone that showed up there. It was a lot of fun. I just kept talking and answering some questions that I caught. The chat is very difficult to keep up with. I tell you what, I've known that from other live streams I've done. But anyway, so today is May 5th. This is the second time I recorded this. I recorded this on May 1st at night, and I was pretty much exhausted. And my camera, because I still haven't figured out this camera. There's got to be a better program I can use where I can be in the screen better. But I didn't want to not have the camera or go back to my old camera. I wanted to keep this going. So it's a situation where I was half in the screen the whole thing, and it was bad. So anyway, I uploaded over 11,000, probably 12,000 parts today. I did 7,000 yesterday on Tuesday, and today's Wednesday. So we're at 265,481. 10,979 lots available, and I have tons of just minifigures that I just upload the sets first, and then the minifigures come next. So all the Harry Potter ones from the clock tower, a police one, and something else. There's a lot of minifigure stuff I got to get for sale. Plus, I have tons of mail. I haven't opened a piece of mail since maybe last Friday or Thursday. I don't even remember. But yeah, the new Brick Separators episode did launch today on Ralph's Bricks channel. That was a lot of fun. He did a premiere. So it's the third Wednesday of every month is what we're shooting for. So today is May 5th, Wednesday, May 5th. Anyway, so let's get into it. What you're here for, to look at what did we do. And I did a teaser on Ralph's his video that he did for his recap. I said he had a better plus minus than me for April. So you just have some months where you figure it out. I liked how I spelled fees there. Brickpacker fees, paid $194. That was 2 months worth, actually, because for some reason I don't get the invoices, and I have to email them saying I'm not sure why I'm not getting it, but I actually did get it this time, but I didn't get it the month before, so I paid both of them that I owed. So here's a lot of Minecraft sets, Harry Potter sets. I bought another Pose X-Wing. I don't know why, because it was $61 out the door total. I bought Acro Mills. I bought a new desk. I bought a laptop. I stocked up on supplies. This year I got from Bargain Hunt Bricks. It hasn't arrived yet. I think it should be here this week, but it's slow going. And it's always good to ship priority mail because those things just stick out there forever. It's not that much more typically, unless the box is big, or FedEx is actually pretty. If you go FedEx instead of USPS, there's usually lots of stores that you can do. It's really fast. Lots of Bricklink orders I spent money on. Lots of money on. It's crazy. Look, here's another huge batch coming up at the end of the month. I was really trying to get my my wanted list down, which I did pretty well. It was under like 225, I think, by the end of the month. So lots of expenses. It came out to shipping was $1,057.27. Office, I just put this in general again. It's just a generalized thing. Anything that has to do with this office. It's not really an office. This place that I store all the Lego. I ship things out from. Any storage, any desk, any computer. This is going right here. I paid $801 in fees. Now, eBay does take fees out from everything, from the final value fees when this item sells. You no longer have to pay that. So, I'm not sure if this would be different. No, it's not going to be on this, but in the past, this was a lot more. I would be paying $600 to $800 a month just to eBay. So this one I paid $303. It's because I use the eBay shipping program, and then it bills you after the item is delivered. So it's that's like 200 some of that number there. So In the inventory, I spent $8,422. So this, March was zero. February was my biggest month I've ever had on record. Actually, no, I've had 11 some thousand before from last year. So $10,506 in February. In January, $8,103. So there's a formula that I'm thinking about doing, which is going to be reflective on this next spreadsheet, our actual sales numbers. So here it comes. Get ready for it. April, there was one record that we did hit. Average order size actually went up by about 80 some cents, higher than we'd had. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. It was less than 25 cents from February, but still, it's gradually climbing. I'm not sure, how or why that happens when it does. But if you look at 2020, it was $21 in January 2023. 92 was my highest month ever average for March. So yeah, it's gradually, the more variety of parts I have and the higher quantity, it is going up. Actually, it's probably due to higher quantity more than anything, because I have a lot of my large drawers that have tons of parts in them. It's really adding up lately. So I was only open 22 days because we went camping in Kentucky, which was an amazing time. So if you watch, I'm sure most of you follow along, you know that we had a great time. So on Bricklink, we had 222 sales. We averaged 13.2 orders per day. I know a lot of people were saying there was a slowdown. It definitely slowed down the last 2 weeks of April, maybe. When I got back, it thought it was going to keep going, but it definitely slowed down. The orders seemed smaller. Actually, the very last few days of April, I had a lot of orders, but they were all relatively low cost. So anyway, Brickowl did half as many sales in that time, so that definitely slowed down, and it's been slow in Brickowl the first 5 days of May. Definitely, I'm getting 2 to 4 orders or less. There was one day I didn't have any orders. I'm not sure if that was in April or May, but it was recent. I was like, wow, there's no orders for Brickowl. Very strange. So we sold, let's do parts added, 24,272 on Bricklink, which is the lowest I've done in a long time. I mean, a really long time. I guess in November last year I was so busy, shipping, because that was a really busy month. In last year, that would be like the third lowest I've had in the last year and a half almost. So relatively low. So that could affect my May sales, but I've done over 20,000. Okay. 19,000 parts in 2 days. I did that in 2 days. In May. It's May 5th. I know I added 19,000 parts. That is just insane to think that in the previous month I added the whole month 24,000 when I was only available for 22 days. Well, I don't work on Sundays, but still, this is blowing my mind just thinking about it. But anyway, so we reached 251,000 parts at the end of the month. We're under 11,000. We're sticking that for a while, but then taking that vacation definitely, helped it go down, which is fine. I'll be back up on that by the end of this week. And I don't know if I'll ever get back below it. Well, actually after the weekend, probably, but then next week, 12,000, it's full throttle. There's a lot of stuff I need to list here. So in the end, we had $7,456 combined between Brickowl and Bricklink. It was a lot less than the month before, but we were, closed for some days. 290 total orders. It's hard to compare these months because I was closed. It is what it is. 31,069 parts sold, which is, looking at the previous month, it's pretty comparable. Look at that, 377 orders, but I sold 33,000. So I was selling a lot of minifigure stuff. I'm not sure if that's right, but anyway, it was a pretty good month. It slowed down, like I said, but in the end, we gained 19, 20, 21, 22, 20, 21 fans on Bricklink, and then on eBay we gained 29. Am I doing the math right? And then had 383 visitors to our website, popsblockshop.com. And then, so on eBay, I got paid out $4,759. That's after I paid all my shipping costs and all the fees were taken out, like I mentioned before. So combined income was $12,216. And you can see that our expenses were $12,644. So if I do the formula, we have a negative $428. So this is the first year I've ever done the expense report, and it doesn't surprise me. I'm sure there were multiple months last year that this was the case. When you see deals and you know what you got to do, you gotta get the product and then get it for sale. I have a ton of unopened mail right now from last month. I don't know how much of that is 12,000 or the 8,400 of inventory that I've actually got for sale yet. I would imagine it's definitely less than 35%. Because actually there's a couple orders that are coming from overseas that are actually I have a $1,200 order and a $600 order that definitely didn't arrive. So but that may be for the May expenses actually, because I ordered them in April but they don't get here, or they don't charge you till they actually ship it. So anyway, so that's like I said, Ralph had a better plus minus than me. I don't really watch any other stores recaps per se. I may glance at them, but this is it. This is the store. And if you go to our website, you can go to any of our stores. Again, appreciate all the support for all the orders. Everyone, congratulating me on the, going full time. I need to take a better picture of Pops here and get him full legs, because my original picture I didn't have it, and he doesn't have legs. He's got really short legs. But anyway, so I always go to the eBay store and kind of just look at where we're at as far as listings go. I got to add my featured listings again because they sold out except the Caveman. 1,291 results. So like I said, today's Wednesday. I have done nothing since Monday. Before I left work, I relisted everything right after I was done with the live stream. That sold over the weekend. I have done nothing for eBay. This week, my part out pile has been diminished to almost nothing. So that was my goal for the first week, is to get that part out pile gone, pretty much gone. Just have less than 5 things to part out. Obviously, I'm going to be trying to buy more. I have some troll sets that are on the way that I bought last month. And so 1,291 results. And I made a commitment to myself that every month I want to have that going up by 100. So it was like 1,300 at the end of the month. I wanted to have 1,400 unique listings by next month. I don't know if it's if I can accomplish that. Depends on the sales and my determination of sticking to it. But that is it. So it's not as exciting as the last one, right? It is what it is. It's have months like this. I'm growing the business. You think that it's pretty much grown all the time, but the money I put into it, I'll definitely get back out. And like I said, I'm not buying anything in May, probably not June as well, until I hit a certain mark. And then I have a Bricklink store that is actually, I think it's about an hour and a half north of me. I'm going to go visit with them in June and make an offer, figure out a number, and see if it's possible. So that is what we're actually saving for, because if I can get it for a third of the actual Bricklink average price, which I've already put out there, that's probably what I'll pay for it, or a little less. Depends on how much work I have to put into it, because they're not in drawers, they're not in stack-ons or anything like that. It's all in bins and little cases. So. But yeah, it would definitely make my store way more better than it is now. So, until next time, have a great week.